So it looks like the IBF is going to be ordering Martin Bakole versus F.A. Ajagba. And in this situation right here, this is definitely a surprise. This is definitely a surprise from what I've seen because um, I don't know. I thought between Zhang and Caviel, that was definitely going to be a situation where Bakole was going to make a fight with those guys. And it was already ordered. And a lot of people said that Caviel pulled out the fight, he withdrew or whatever. But you don't withdraw from a fight with Bakole and then fight Zhang. That doesn't make any sense. Just like with Hamza Shiraz, you don't withdraw from a Janovic fight, then you fight Carlos Adames. It's the same thing. Still fighting for a belt in a Adames situation. So I look at it the same way with Hamza Shiraz as I do with Caviel. So it's kind of like still fighting a tougher fighter though. So it's like, or a guy on the same level. So it's like I don't understand why everybody's withdrawing right now and what kind of advice they're getting, but that's the situation right now. But Cody's going to end up jumping in the ring with F.A. Ajagba. That's going to be a tough fight for F.A. Ajagba. If they would have actually put some thought into it, they could have had that fight in Africa or somewhere. Just, me personally, I think that would be a good setting for a fight like that. Could have had Wilder and Gano on the card. Whole bunch of things, but I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. It sounds like it is a plan. Um, from what I've seen, the plan has changed since the Joshua fight did not go as planned. So a lot of this movement going on is because of Anthony Joshua. So if anybody's wondering why all this is going on, that's the reason why. You have to fill in spaces now. When one piece moves, now another moves, now another moves, now another moves. So this is basically checkers right now. This ain't even chess. So it's definitely I don't know, man. It's like everybody trying to get kings right now. And it's a bad situation, man. It really is. It holds up a lot of things. That's why I tell people these rematches is too much. Too many rematches to be holding up fights. All these years, people could have did trilogies and rematches. You get in front of Turkey out of sheet, now we want to do a whole bunch of rematches. I just don't agree with a lot of that stuff. It has to be a fight where you like, man, I can't go another fight without seeing that rematch. It has to be situations like that. It just has to be. Um, Even in the Haney and Lomachenko situation, I mean, people wasn't really begging for rematches in that situation. So it just depends. It all depends. But Bakole, him getting a chance to get in the ring with a guy like F.A. Job, but that's still a huge challenge. Definitely a huge challenge for F.A. Gets to see what kind of level F.A. is in. I'm definitely going with Bakole in this situation because I want to see. I need F.A. to show me otherwise, man. Why I should think that he's outgrown his mistakes lately that he's had in the ring. A lot of laps in the ring, a lot of dropping your hands low, sticking your chin out. Uh, guys like to do that to try to feint and move their head, but when your head's not moving that fast, it's a lot of problems. But the thing I like about FA is he's been in the ring with a lot of tough guys lately, and as far as improvement and progressing, he's probably gotten better more. So that gives him a bigger chance of actually being able to squeak out with a win. And it also gets to show what Bakole can do against a guy like FA. Still a huge fight, huge challenge. I'm not saying it as if it's a bad matchup. I think it's a very good matchup. I'm just saying it as if, as far as the standards and the timeline, most of these guys are not young. They're older, getting older. So in my mind, if most of these heavyweights are talked about as if they're in their elite class, I would rather them fight the guys who are older in the elite class first, kind of like Benavidez is trying to do, instead of fighting the guys around their age right now, because you'll be able to get more fights out of it by going up then coming down. But by going up from down then up, you're gonna miss out on a lot of fights. It just happens like that. But Bakole, he does a good job, man. He's in the thick of things right now. He's trying to upset a lot of heavyweights. It's gonna be some big challenges for guys jumping in the ring with him right now. He's definitely a problem with the added weight. I think it's gonna cause a lot of issues for people.